Welcome to Meet the Musicians, powered in part by Classic of Denton. The views and opinions expressed by the show hosts and their guests are those of the show host and guests, and not necessarily those of the sponsors, DentonRadio.com, or the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau. For more information, visit the Policies and Procedures page at DentonRadio.com. Very special treat. We are sitting down with Ron Bultongez and Aronn Mendoza. Did I pronounce those both right? Yeah. Okay, good. I was practicing all day. I was nervous. But anyways, so you guys are, this is coming at everybody pre-recorded, but you guys are playing a show over at LSA Burger tonight. And so we wanted to grab you guys, bring you in the studio, get to talk with you a little bit. Ron, you've played in Denton now a couple of times. Mm-hmm. And glad to have you back yet again. You just played Thin Line. Again, you're playing LSA Burger tonight. So really excited to have you here in Denton.
Thank you.
And again, happy to have you here in the studio. So you guys have a common denominator in American Idol. You were both involved in that show. So let's talk a little bit about y'all's history with the show, y'all's involvement, when were you on it, all that good stuff. And then we'll get into who you are after we talk a little bit about the show. Ron, you want to start us off?
Yeah, don't do it. Awesome. Unless you're ready for emotional distress and excitement, but wondering when your next meal is gonna come. Just kidding. No, but it's a lot of work. It was one of the most unparalleled things that I've done.
Okay.
There's nothing I can quite compare it to.
Yeah.
But it was something that I'm really glad that I did, because it was an experience that not many people get to have, you know.
That's pretty cool. And remind me which season you were on.
I was on 2018.
2018.
So it was the first season of the reboot on ABC with Lionel Richie, Katy Perry, and Luke Bryan.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you did pretty well on that season, right?
Yeah, I each season starts with about like 200,000 people. And so I made it, quite a few rounds, and not as far as I wanted to go, but, it was good.
Well, it's very, very cool. And then, Aronn, you were involved this year, correct?
Yes, sir, yeah. Sadly, I didn't even get aired, but I made it to the top.
You went pretty far, though.
Yeah, I made it to the
like 98.
Hollywood Week, top 98 or so.
Very cool.
And like you said, it's very stressful. It's a lot of talking about what you really don't want to talk about, and a lot of early mornings and one meal a day, I'd say. But when it comes down to it, it helped me figure out myself as an artist and what direction I wanted to go in.
Very cool.
Didn't get to get aired, like I said, but I wouldn't take it back.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't do it again, but I wouldn't take it back. Yeah.
So what were some things that you guys were able to take away? How's it affected your career since? Any things you may have been able to learn from that experience?
Some things I took away is it's okay to be different.
Cool.
It's okay to not be jaw-dropping, amazing. But what's most important is just charisma and character.
Okay.
And just take that as far as it'll take you.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I got from that.
Very cool.
Really is carrying me along still.
That's solid. And for me, I would say that the biggest thing I took away from it is that I guess if I could, oh man, I think back to those moments when you're standing behind the curtain and you're about to get on that stage.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, heart's pounding.
Palms get really sweaty.
And you look, and the producer guy is like motioning you over.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, here we go. And so all that to say that, like, do it anyway.
Yeah.
That's my sentence that I got from American Idol, and that goes to like all these different things that we might want to do as people. May that be, go to college when no one else in your family's gone to college, or pursue that American Idol dream, or go ask that pretty boy or girl for their number. Like, sometimes you're going to be afraid and you're going to be nervous, and your heart's going to want to blow out your chest before you get on that stage, but just do it anyway.
Yeah.
It's a rush.
Very cool.
So that's helped me do it anyway in other aspects of my life now.
Well, I love that. It's very cool to hear. So anybody that, if there are some out there that are watching and listening to this that haven't heard you guys before, describe your music, your personal styles, what people can expect when they see you at a show.
Yeah, so I really find if I could write like anybody else, it'd probably be Aronn Mendoza, and if I could sing like anyone, maybe Aronn Mendoza.
Okay.
And if I could be adopted by anyone. No, I'm just kidding, man. My sound, I don't really try to define it personally because I don't know how. You know, we were actually in Nashville together, and I cut my Learning to Love record, and Aronn and I write together on stuff sometimes, and we work together, and we just kind of tour together and whatnot. And I was finally in the studio with like Zach Malloy, amazing producer. He's worked and writer from Carrie Underwood to Blake Shelton to everyone. And I was like, okay, now we finally have all these people in here. I was like, I've been meaning to ask you guys, what do you call this? And I kid you not, everyone's looking around, scratching their heads, and they're just kind of like, I don't really know what to, let's just call it good music.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, thanks for the compliment, but I'm still confused, And so it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but what I would say is what I've gotten the most of from people come up to me. They're like, oh, you remind me of, I would say it's been like Tracy Chapman meets Mumford & Sons meets John Mayer meets James Bay.
I like it.
Oh, that's spot on. Yeah,
I like
that's
it.
what that is.
Yeah, that's what I've been told the most.
Yeah, I don't know about myself. I jump all over the place.
Yeah, you should see. He can jump pretty high, actually. You should.
Yeah.
Is that part of the show? You're just
Yeah, I just stand on stage and I jump pretty high. I've gotten blues. They say it's blues and soulful.
Okay.
I wouldn't know what you call it. I just get on the guitar, and if I play something that I like how it sounds, I try to write on it. And it turns out like some John Mayer mixed with Nina Simone.
Cool.
Yeah, so.
I can see a little bit of, like a Hispanic version of Chris Stapleton.
Okay.
It's a big compliment. Thank you.
I can see that.
I like that guy.
Very cool.
Yeah, I could see it too, I guess. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, we're gonna break here in a little bit and get a few songs from you guys. So nobody go anywhere because we're gonna bring these guys back and you actually get to hear them here in studio. But before we do that, I want to know where people can find more of your music, where they can get more of your content. Where can they find more of you guys?
Usually you can find me around Aronn Mendoza.
Same.
But
that's my guy.
We we both have music on everything.
Every platform.
Mine is Ron Bultongez, and I know that tough name. All right, I didn't choose it. But Ron, R-O-N, Bultongez, B-U-L-T-O-N-G-E-Z.
Should say it again so you can write it down.
Ron Bultongez.
Well, at the moment I only have one song out, but it's on every platform under the name of Aronn, A-R-O-N-N.
Okay.
Mendoza, M-E-N-D-O-Z-A.
Our parents were very selfish with the whole name thing.
Yeah, they didn't really think about how we would feel.
They didn't think about us sitting at Denton Radio one day and having to explain our names.
Yeah, apparently my mom never read the Bible.
Yeah.
She knew there was two of something. She just didn't know what. So, I don't think I'm the favorite child.
I love it. I love it. Well, guys, thank you very much for being here with us today. Like I said, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. You guys are going to play a few tunes. Before we do that, anything else you want to say before we wrap up?
Find your a local artist wherever you're watching from, whether you're local or you're not local. Find your local artist that you really appreciate and try and support that.
It means a lot.
Girl,
smallest details means a lot. Yeah,
very
just
cool.
A little shout out here or there. It's boosting.
Love it, love it, love it. Well, guys, thank you very, very much for being here in studio. We really appreciate it. Again, don't go anywhere, guys. We're going to break this down and be right back in a second with some more performances from these guys. Stick around right here at dentonradio.com. Take us out, Mr.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. We want to thank our partners and sponsors who made this show possible. And now stick around for a word from all of us here at Discover Denton.